Hi, my name is Rob Nelson, Director of Tapping the Matrix Academy, and I'd like to invite you to check out a class I'll be presenting starting April 10th. It's on building a thriving practice, and this is a 6-week class for EFT and matrix reimprinting practitioners who may be struggling to get enough clients. I know for me, the first years of my practice, that was the case. I came into doing this work. I was very good at doing sessions, and I was terrible at business. I just had no business knowledge or training. And to be honest, I even had kind of a bad attitude toward marketing. So I really had to learn the hard way. And it took years and years of bad investments of time and energy, of false starts. But finally, I'm at a place now where for the last 5 or 6 years, my practice is just thriving. It's actually most of my income. And the thing I like about my practice now is it's very steady state. I rarely have to do much. The clients just keep coming to me, and that's really a nice place to get to. And so that's what I'd like to help you do. I also teach EFT and matrix reimprinting, and it's an absolute passion for me, helping practitioners just become incredibly effective. It's such a rush when we can pull off a miracle session for our clients, right? But there's a harsh reality I came to realize years ago. No matter how good I am, no matter how good my students are, it really doesn't make much difference if we're not actually working with clients. And the skill set for getting clients and the skill set for being a fantastic practitioner are really quite different. And so what this class is about is giving you that skill set, giving you also the mindset to build a very successful practice. So there are all kinds of marketing gurus out there selling special programs and things you can just plug into and work to, I hate to say it, but basically kind of get rich quick. And that's not what I'm offering at all. Let's not kid ourselves. It does take work to build your business, to build a private practice. So this class is about helping you make that work really pay off. So you're not just spinning your wheels or barking up the wrong tree. Also, once the work becomes really effective, the work of building your practice, I've noticed, for me anyway, it starts to become more and more fun. So it's less work, more like play. And so that's one of my goals for this class, to help you get to where building your practice is an enjoyable adventure. So let me tell you about the class. It's going to be live, so there's question and answer. We'll be doing some tapping. I'll probably be tapping with a volunteer. But mostly it'll be PowerPoint, presenting these ideas, this information. And the first class, which will be starting April 10th, is on the big decisions. Maybe you've already answered all these questions or come up with this, but if not, well, even so, it doesn't hurt to revisit. So what is success for you? What would being a successful practitioner mean? How much money do you need to make? How many sessions a week do you want to do? We're going to do the math. And of course, that gets down to what should you charge? What can you charge? What should you charge? Should you have a sliding scale? What kind of packages might you offer? And there's also the crucial decision of choosing a specialty or a niche. So I'll help you with that. And so class number 2 is on getting out of your own way, so that you're not blocking your own success. And one of the key concepts there is congruence, and I'll be talking about that. I've got information on the imposter syndrome, problems with tooting your own horn, zero-sum thinking, all these ways we can shoot ourselves in the foot or just back away from what we really need to do. Excuse me. So class number 3 is on ethical marketing. And I think I mentioned I came into this feeling like a used car salesman whenever I'd try and market myself. And there's no need for that. Extremely brilliant people have already figured out how to sell without being out of integrity. So we're going to talk about your elevator pitch, this crucial idea of answering objections, which gets into your potential clients' self-image obstacles, a technique called the takeaway, closing the deal, all that good kind of stuff. And it is good stuff, because what you're really doing there is you're helping people make a decision to work with you when it will benefit them and when they can afford it. Anyway, class number 4 is on how to get clients. And this is, what everybody wants to know is like, how do I get clients? And I've got some really good ideas for you. I just want to say, though, my orientation is really about helping your clients find you. I strongly believe that there's no shortage of potential clients, people you could help so much who really should be working with you, people who have the money to pay you. They're ready, willing, and able to pay you. You just need to allow them to find you. Part of that's getting out of your own way. But I've got information on becoming known, advertising do's and don'ts, how to run a meetup group, networking, all that good kind of stuff. So that's going to be a big class. And my guess is some of the material is going to sort of morph into class number 5, and we'll pick up the slack there. But class number 5 is also on effective websites, which is really part of how to get clients anyway. But I'm going to take you on a tour of some bad websites and some really good websites. Whether you already have one or you're really starting from scratch, I've got lots of good information there. And so class number 6 is on snowballing your success. You've got clients, you're doing a great job with them. How do you keep the ball rolling? How do you get referrals, word of mouth? How do you stay in touch with your clients? So you don't just forget you exist. And yeah, that's class number 6. Oh, and how to do an effective newsletter. So the cost for these 6 classes, and by the way, if you can't make a class, or even if you can, they're going to be downloadable. So after the class, you'll be able to download them onto your hard drive. I'm very excited to be doing this class. I have a fantastic PowerPoint for all this material. If you haven't trained with me, my classes tend to be really high density. I'm giving you an enormous amount of useful information. And thank you very much. Again, this is Rob Nelson, Tapping the Matrix Academy, and the classes Building a Thriving Practice. Okay, bye.